It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Grab down the middle. It's Salter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll hand it off. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pump over the middle. It's Graham. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Completion makes it second down. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Close to the tight end. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Hoffman. And off the deflection, it's caught. End zone ahead. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Fights through the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught in the backfield. It's Graham. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Going for his running back. That's reeled in. It's Jones. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
2nd down. They're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Jones. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Off the play fake, looking to pass him. Pass caught, can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
4th down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. To throw, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. He gets loose. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
It's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Hoffman. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. The ball is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass. It's Hoffman. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. To throw, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Hoffman. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. His gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Oh, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field, it's Hoffman. Grab down the middle, it's Smith.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking for his big tight end. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of this drive now from the 35. Handoff to the left. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this run. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Hoffman. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Salter. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. He's running out of time here. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Dropping back, it's Hoffman. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Trojans. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Now they call a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap, and the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete for the 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. football team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away with a running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to throw. It's Hoffman. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
See if they can convert the point after. Yates up and good. We get a little bit closer. Line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.